it's so fucking hot in these robes, man. Oh my god, hang on. Robe season is over, but slaw season? Fire. It's hot. Oh, there's wax all over my fucking cutting board now. There's wax on my carrot. Slaw season. So the first thing you need to do is to assemble your little vegetable golem. And we're going to make us some Bumble slaw. Take your cabbage. You're going to want to cut into it. Oh, sorry, I forgot this is where I was keeping all my ketchup packets. The first step is to clean all the ketchup off your cabbage. Chop, 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 chop. 2 cabbages is too much. Chop, 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 chop. Alright, so we've made way too much cabbage. So, oh, let's pickle some. 2 a pot, equal parts vinegar and water. Fucking hell, yeah, that took longer than I thought. So that brings us up to about 1,000 milliliters. Now for every 200 milliliters, I want to add about 10 grams of salt. 52 grams of salt, something like that. It seems like a lot of salt, but you're not going to be drinking this liquid. It's like a brine. It's supposed to be salty. I've kicked you there. By the way, as soon as this comes to a boil, you want to pill it. So I always find if I put my seasonings in the raw liquid, they always end up on the top of the pickle, and it's hard to actually get to the pickles without getting. Load up these containers. There we go. Okay, that's just coming to a boil, so I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to pour it over my my mixed cabbages. Make sure you splash burning hot water all over your feet. Oh, I didn't make enough. Not particularly happy about it, so I'll just whatever. Take a little bit of kitchen towel. Normally you do this in a jar. I'm doing it in a one of these, and you'll notice there's like little guys poking above the top. I'm just gonna put. So then you want to generate a bunch of carrot. I would normally grate this carrot, but a wise old sage recently taught me about a julienne peeler. Who am I to argue with a wise old sage? He also said a bunch of other bollocks that I was really listening to. Yes. No, sorry. Ribbons of carrot, bite-sized. You know, this is a rustic salad. You don't have to be precise. So we've got an amount of carrot here and an amount of cabbage. I like to go generally 1 part carrot, 2 parts cabbage for my slaws, and then, you know, if I'm going to add onion, but I'm not adding onion in this case. For each sort of 50 grams of vegetables, you want like 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. This is quite a lot of slaw, so we're going to need quite a lot of dressing. Lemon. My dressing is basically mayonnaise and an acid. There we go, so we've got sort of like equal parts. And I'm going to add some mustard in. So I'm using light mayonnaise, which I find is less salty than... Oh, hello. Okay, so I'm going to add some salt. I like to put it in a little tub like this, maybe a jar if you've only got jars, and just shake it to combine. You want like the consistency of like cum. Taste it. It's a bit lemony. I have woefully underprepared the amount of sauce I need here. That's pretty cummy. I'm going to finish up the other load of slaw, and then we'll come back in a second. So we've got 3 pots of Bumble slaw and 3 slots of Bumble pickled cabbage. Now whenever you get home and you're like, fancy a Bumble pickled cabbage, or you got a fucking pot of Bumble slaw right there, ready to go. Bing bam bomb, thank you very much, man. So I'm going to make some food, and I thought, what better to have than a pot of the old slaw. And there we have it, a weeknight meal for kings. Where's my fucking fork got? Thai pork. We've got some Bumble slaw. Make a little guy. Really, really nice. Oh, if you had a flatbread, and then, Now that is a sloppy Bumble. If ever I've seen one. Fucking delicious. But if you come back, alright. Hi. Bumble, Slaw, and Swedish meatballs. So sometimes, you come home and you think, I've got Bumble Slaw. But the thing I really want is some IKEA Swedish meatballs. Pot of slaw, I've got some frozen beef stock. That's lingonberry jam. Very, very important. You could use cranberry sauce if, you don't respect the Swedish culture. Frozen balls. I want this to thicken because I'm not going to put milk in it. Normally you put double cream in it, but I'm not doing that. But I only have self-raising flour, which is by far the worst option. Flour clumps up, so I like to make a slurry and then basically just strain it. So mix in that slurry. It needs seasoning because that stock was unseasoned. Hang on, let me bring you over here. Whee! Rosemary. Chop, 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 chop. And then I'm going to cook that down with the meatballs in it, and I'm going to let the meatballs steam in this gravy. Cover your shame. And I'm going to use about half of this. And then the key is a whole bunch of this lingonberry jam. I'd say about a tablespoon's worth. Just so that I can close it up and give it a good... I thought I was recording. I know it's not traditional, but I like to put a bit of, just like a little bit of Italian hard cheese. It's nice. Just next time you're hungry, just grab a part of this, have a walk about. Who are you? Ha 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 ha. I am you, but thin, and I get to eat doner meat whenever I want. No!
If you ever find a portal to the mirror realm of desires, you must resist its allure. You may find a version of yourself that made different decisions and has everything your heart desires, but you cannot
Wait, whoa. You're telling me there's versions of me that made better decisions and I'm happy?
Do not tempt fate, Bumble! You are needed in this timeline. Things cannot change.
Wait,
your actions can...
Is it timelines or dimensions? Or realms?
It is all in one!
Honestly, I'll take you as a dog. This entire bit's jumped the shark for me.
I am a dog, not a shark.
What? Why?
And my end healer.